Hey, it's me, London. Hey, I'm gonna do some poetry. I'm gonna do part 4 and 5 of like my dreams and visions I had in 2023. Okay, here we go. Look, I was listening to Nirvana on my computer speaker. This one is super quiet. I don't own any weaker. And the visions that day, you wouldn't believe, man. It might have been a near-death experience even. The devil, Tom Waits, was just sitting there, just tapping his foot and just squailing in the chair. Maybe I smoked too much marijuana because I also saw Kurt Cobain from Nirvana in a blue flannel shirt. Somehow he was able to sit in the same place as my living room table. I was amazed having visions like these. What Kurt Cobain said was that I was at ease. And I felt at ease, really. And then Kurt Cobain told me that he died for my sin. So I didn't have to. I'm not sure exactly, but that's all I remember that he said to me. And then another vision. That wasn't even all. Next, God above's head came right out of my wall, right above this drawing of my dad. Like some Monty Python animation, totally rad. This really old dude. His hair and beard was white. Next thing you know, I'm up on this white pillar of light. And way above these star clusters. But I didn't have fear. I think I can see my belief system from way up here. Maybe they were belief systems or some kind of thing. These clusters of stars sort of formed a ring. And then I turned my head and I could see God's giant flowing head right behind me. God's giant flowing head. And I wonder now if that was Robert Anton Wilson some way, somehow. It seemed like his white pillar of light visualization, but being up there, up high, was totally amazing. You're just going to have to trust some things, is what God above, had to say to me. And he paused for a second. God's giant flowing head, multiverse is real, was the last thing he said. Trust in multiverse. I had to remember. The rest of what happened was all just a blur. And I don't know where I saw this or even what to say, but I really hope and pray that I'm back there someday. Song 5. I woke up in my living room office chair. It was strange because I've never once ever slept there. Another strange thing is that there were all these crazy dreams that I couldn't remember. First was the last dream where I could see about 3 jellyfish floating up above me. So beautiful, I can't even dismiss that maybe these were angels, these jellyfish. They floated away without anything to say. And I remembered about how today was actually the first day of history, January 14th, 2023. I know it sounds strange, but I remembered somehow. This was a brand new timeline that we were in now. The rest of my dreams will surely sound silly about the Star Trek TNG trial for humanity. First, I remember right before the trial, Guinan and Picard, it took a little while preparing themselves to address the cube. I found it strange that Picard's uniform was blue. At the trial, I don't remember seeing any Starfleet or Q. Maybe I had a really bad seat. Just these big bubbles that came and asked me, what do you think we should do about humanity? At first, I didn't really know what to say until I somehow thought about that movie, Groundhog Day. We'll do it all again. We'll do it right. Give us another chance if you might. That's all I remember until after the trial, where the big bubbles spoke to me for a little while. I think we were outside of that courthouse place, just sort of floating around in empty space. We are cube beings, the bubbles said to me, and asked me to help all of humanity. They said that the most important part was that marijuana plus hip-hop makes you smart. If intelligent hip-hop is what people play, everyone will be smart eventually someday. Now, some people say that hip hop's dead, but hip hop's gone galactic, is what they said. And I'm not exactly sure what that part meant, but they said I should be captain, president, and that it was important to tell people to watch Encounter at Farpoint is what they should do. I asked if I wanted to exist forever, if it would be better if my existence was never. They said that they made a brand new timeline for me, maybe the outcome of the trial for humanity. Sitting in my chair, I remembered all this, and I reached for my phone, very curious. If this was the first day of a new timeline, when I checked through the news, what would I find? And then I saw the same screen on my browser's phone screen as the jellyfish floating at the end of my dream. The odds of seeing this picture, there was no way. Titled 3 Jellyfish from Monterey. As if this wasn't strange enough for me, when I downloaded the picture, what did I see? That same picture was downloaded twice, although one was from 7 days ago. Well, and what's weird is that the 7th of January seemed like just 2, maybe 3 days ago to me. It felt like missing time, and I don't know how there were 2 files downloaded of that picture of jellyfish that I had just dreamt about. The strangest dream ever, without a doubt. I don't even know how I somehow knew that Picard's uniform is sometimes blue. It was a week later when I searched to see if Picard ever wore a blue suit, actually. It was true. Q was talking about how Picard was in a brand new timeline now. Maybe this was all just a coincidence, or maybe some near-death experience, or maybe I was at the trial for humanity, or just a really strange dream, actually. Thank you. May the waters hip hop is your scars. Thank you. Want to see you tell me 4 points.
So next we've got Nathan. And on tech is New York Live, so stick with it.
Yeah.